Hey guys, what's up? It's September 11th, never forget, and it's Range Report. Let's get into it. Alright guys, so jumping right into it. This was our main focus of today. Coming out, well actually we had a couple main focuses, so never mind, scratch that. This is the 11.5 inch Disser, Downing Industries small receiver. There will be a review of this once everything is finalized. We are about 95% there. Once we are completely done, I will do a full breakdown on this guy and tell you guys all about it. But for what I've been able to do with this so far, or what it's been able to do, is very, very good. I'm pretty impressed with this so far. There's been some hiccups along the way, but it's been working well. Something that we worked on this guy with are, these things are still hot because I just got done shooting them. Yep, I can still hold it. So this is the Turbo K, the YHM Turbo K. Right, I've had this guy for a little while, and he shoots very well for a 5.56 can, running you about $500 to $600 by the time it's said and done. It's a really good can. This is a solid piece. I think the sun is being weird, so hopefully you can actually see what's going on here. The 5.56 can, this is sweet. This is a slick little guy. For what you're getting for the money, I've heard so many people say different things about it, but it works very well. Very, very well, okay? What we have also, and we're able to play with, and this guy's not as hot, this is the Dead Air Sandman K, right? I've had a Sandman S for a while. This is the Sandman K. So we did a little bit of comparison between these two. One thing to note real quick, the Sandman K is about whatever that is, half an inch, quarter inch, whatever, shorter, right? He's a little bit, the K is a little, or the Sandman's a little bit shorter than the YHM can. But then the YHM can is also running the chemo adapter. So there's give and takes and different things, and the Sandman is a 30 caliber can. So there's that to be said. I did run it with the 5.56 end cap, and it made it decent. It's a nice thuddy, low tone, but it's a K can, and it's loud. It's not quiet, it's loud, and I got it knowing it's going to be that way. It is not as quiet, in my opinion, yet as the little YHM can, because this is specifically for 5.56. Another thing we were testing out today in conjunction with all this was the, it's all smudged up so I can't read it, Bootleg. I think it's the Bootleg bolt carrier group, adjustable bolt carrier group. I've never played around with an adjustable bolt carrier group. I've got to say I like it. I've got to say I like it because I do like it. It actually does what it's supposed to do. It tuned this guy to where this has always been notoriously overgassed. Always, especially when you throw a suppressor on it. It tuned it to where you're shooting this thing and you're legitimately getting 3 to 4 o'clock ejection patterns. I was like, wow, that's cool. So at some point there'll be a review on that. Or you know my reviews, they're not super technical. You want that stuff, you go somewhere else. But I'll be talking about that and kind of showcasing that in a different video. But that's working, and that's going to be part of this whole Disser build thing. Anyway, that's that guy. The 30 caliber version of it is this guy, 7.62x39, and it does not have an adjustable bolt carrier group. It has an adjustable gas block. I got the gas block before I knew about the adjustable bolt carrier groups. So this guy's finally tuned up. He's sighted in. He's good to go. This little K-can is going to live on him pretty much just like that. And I think that's a slick little setup. A heavier hitter 30 caliber, right? So a little heavier hitter. That sounds wrong, but I think that's right. Heavy hitter, a little heavy hitter. There you go. And so far, once I figured out the gassing stuff, it had some issues and stuff, it's been running just fine. Today, I shot it with a can and it sounded good, but I forgot my magazines for this gun, right? You could shoot 7.62x39 out of AR magazines. It's not very good though, but it was enough to cycle and just kind of see what was going on. But if you use the right magazines, this guy's pretty good. So I'm actually pretty impressed with this one. Pretty impressed. Some other stuff. It's all gonna fall over in just a second. I'm gonna have a big catastrophe. We got this guy zeroed in. This is my very, very, very first firearm. It did not look like this at all, and it's been chopped several times. It's been rethreaded several times. It's been Cerakoted and Duracoated, all kinds of stuff, and this is its latest configuration. And we have it with the Nomad L, the Dead Air Nomad L with an e-brake. And I've got to say, it was freaking cool. It was cool. It was not loud. It was not loud at all. I'm sure I've damaged my ears over time shooting and just loud noises and things and whatnots. But this guy right here, it did a phenomenal job at toning down the 30-06. Even though I have chopped this guy back about to a 17-inch barrel or so, phenomenal job on the Xeno adapter. Nothing came loose, nothing was bad. We got nice groups, and we are zeroed in finally. It's been a while. It's been a long time building this guy, and I'll talk about it in a different video. Just a quick overview kind of thing. And we did the exact same thing with, I can set it down, with this guy. This is my AR-10, whatever you want to call it. It's a 30 caliber, right? Or 308. And this is my very first can, right? So my very first gun, my very first can. This guy is a 100-pound arms suppressor that has been completely rebuilt, pretty much. I think it has the same, yeah, it's got the same baffles, but other than that, like it's been turned into a bastardized 100-pound arms dead air can, right? Basically, to where it can use dead air end caps and mounts, and that's pretty much what I use it for now. It's heavy, it's chunky, it does its job, but it's not as good as some other cans out there. It's just never gonna be, but I'm not getting rid of it. So anyway, it did a good job. The rifle itself, this is a Ceratac, I believe, a Ceratac build kit that I got. Tack driver. I am not even kidding, tack driver. This is using, these are arms number 22, I believe, high rings, high quick detach rings, and a, what's this, the Bushnell, this is a 223 scope, right, but this is a 308. With a 4-power, 1 to 4 power, and I'm telling you guys, it freaking drilled nice groups at 100 yards, way better than I thought it was gonna do with a funky junky suppressor on there, right? It was pretty cool. So I am very excited about this guy. He ejected well, he fed well, had no issues, and it worked really well. Something we're kind of looking at on this feller is this bipod. This was sent out by, I'm gonna say it wrong, but I'm gonna try it, Fiachi. I think Fiachi, not like the ammunition, slightly like the ammunition. I knew I'd heard something like that before, but Fiachi, whatever, that's how I understand it. He sent me the bipod, and this is an M-LOK bipod, so it cleans up nice and low, right? It sits in there nice and low, doesn't get in the way, doesn't touch the suppressor. Even if I put the big bulky Nomad on there, it doesn't touch the suppressor. I was kind of worried about that at first, but it doesn't. They're spring loaded, so they'll pop right out. And then they're knurled, whatever, so you can adjust them to whatever length, but they'll pop straight out to their fullest length whenever they're first deployed or whatever. Anyway, he sent me these, and he sent me some iron sights. I have the iron sights out today. I wasn't able to shoot it, but I've shot them before, and so far, so good. They're working well. Also, Breek Arms sent me out an AR-10 charging handle. I'm not sure if they have those available yet, but that was a big upgrade on this guy. It has some gas busting capabilities to it, and also it's ambi, right? If you know anything about AR-10s, these have a pretty heavy spring. It's a little bit, it's like an oversized AR-15, right? So it's gonna be a little bit heavy. So having oversized controls really does help operate the thing better. So anyway, I haven't been able to shoot this guy in a long time, and finally being able to get it out and actually realize how capable this thing is, I was pretty excited about it. That was pretty much our main stuff. We also did look at this little guy. This guy right here, let me make sure it shows up. This is my OG, at least the top, Glock 43X slide. The frame is a 48 MOS. Did I say that right? A 43X slide. Remember the one that I had for a long time, put Suarez sights, got the Suarez NSR plate adapter, Gen 1, and then Gen 2, I've got their comp. It is just smooth. It's not gonna come across on camera, so I'm not gonna do it because it's already loaded. But when you rack this thing, it is smooth as like buttered balls, dude. It's really smooth. I don't know why. I think it's probably just because I've shot it more than most of my other pistols combined. Just because I've had it the longest, and I did all those S15 mag tests and things with it. It is just nice. So this guy, now I've got the main thing we were working on today was just doing some reloads and different things with the that's not S15, the Shield Arms magwell, right? Magwell extension, whatever it is, the magwell, the bigger magwell, and it worked well. As far as I didn't, you know, I don't know if it really shaves down time for me because I'm not like a competitive shooter really. but it did well. I was able to do mag changes really easy and stuff, and dude, this thing just rocks. It's really cool. Another little thing that I am going to do a video probably when I get home today. This is the Works, I believe it's the M6 holster. I've had it for a while. I've been using it, and here comes somebody in a four-wheeler. But I've had it for a while. I've been using it for a good little while and trying to really get used to it. Not really get used to it, but get my thoughts on it, really. And honestly, it's freaking baller, dude. It has one catch that I really don't like, and that is that my the button on my pants, it will catch on this attachment where you attach your mag carrier right to your holster. It catches on there in a weird way. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. So I don't know. It's just something I got to deal with. But other than that, it's really, really nice. I did kind of cheat, and this is probably an abomination of things, but I put a tier 1 wedge on here just because I like the wedge, the way that it pushes things out in a way that it just works really well. So that will be a review coming, but I've had that for a while, and they're probably wondering where in the world the review is. And well, I want to make sure I can say what I need to say about it and make sure it's good to go before I tell other people about it. Same thing with the belt that I'm wearing. This is a who makes this belt? Core Essentials. Same thing with them. I've been wearing it pretty much every day ever since I got it. So it's been what, 2 months? Or a month at least. I think like 2 months. And it's a very good belt. Like I came away from a belt that costs more than it and is more stiff and sturdy, but this guy, for my needs, I like it. I like it a lot. It works very, very well. So that's pretty much it, guys. That is pretty much all the stuff we worked on. We got here early, we played around, we tested stuff, we shot a lot of ammo. Look over here on the ground. If you can see this, for me, in one sitting, this is probably a lot of ammo. I don't know, maybe not for everybody, but there's a big old pile over there, and then we adjusted everything, and we have a big old pile over there. Relatively big, right? Some people say, that's not a big pile, but whatever. You be you, and I'll be me. All right? So anyway, guys, there you go. That's pretty much it. If you have any questions about any of the stuff you saw here, please do let me know. This is just a range report. If you like this kind of stuff, right? If you like the kind of informative, like what's all going on, you might want to check out my Patreon. I hate to plug that thing, but there's a couple guys over there that are pretty stinking legit. Like, they're pretty cool, and we have some good conversations and stuff. But I also try to upload at least one extra video over there every week. More of just an update of exactly what's going on, because you get a range report sometimes if I make it to the range, right? But you don't get the reviews all the time, right? Because I've got to shoot them, and then I've got to edit them and stuff. Over there on Patreon, I try to be a little bit more candid and kind of keep you up to date on exactly what's going on. So if I got a review, like some of the suppressor stuff, like first box unboxing stuff, those are like a month old technically, right? Like I've got them a while ago, but then you just saw them not very long ago. But then my Patreons, they knew about it, and they kind of saw the stuff, and they were able to ask questions and get stuff answered if they needed it. So if you want that, go check out the Patreon. No harm, no foul. If you don't, I don't care. It is what it is. But I appreciate y'all that do. And that's pretty much it. I'm not going to sit here and plug stuff, so y'all be good to be safe. And hopefully we'll catch you on the next video.